Question 25. Given that 5 to the power j plus 6 to the power k plus 7 to the power l plus 11 to the power m is 2006, where j, k, l, and m are different non-negative integers, what is the value of j plus k plus l plus m? A very small question for the last paper in this challenge paper. Yes, it's not as simple as it looks. Well done if you made even a start on this question. The key to getting this started is this term just here. It doesn't look like it, but it is the one. Any power of 5 is always going to be odd. Let me put down here, 5 to the power 1 is going to be 5. 5 to the power 2 is 25. 5 to the power 3 is 125. 5 to the power 4. Now, I don't have this in my head, so I have to take this number here and I have to multiply that by another 5. So these always have a 5 as the ones digit. 5 to the power of something always has a 5, and therefore this is always going to be odd. 6, on the other hand, isn't quite the same, because it will always have an even power unless 6 is to the power 0, which equals 1. So this can be odd or even. 7 is the same as 5, 7 to the power 1. So that's 49 multiplied by 3. They are always going to be odd. And the same with our 11s. However, this is even. Odd plus odd plus odd is going to be odd. Therefore, in order to end up with an even number here, then this has to be even. So it has to be even, and therefore the only thing that k can be is 0. And 6k equals 1. So this is where we need to start. And if you haven't got this, the rest doesn't really pop out. This is where you need to start. So with this in mind, we know that 5 to the j plus 1 plus 7 to the power l plus 11 to the power m has to be 2006. So 2006. So therefore 5j plus 7l plus 11m has to be 2005. Right. When we're looking at these here, you can see that the last digit of any power of 5 is going to be 5. The last digit of any power of 11 is going to be 11, and then these alternate. So if we know that we've got the last digit is always going to be a 5 here, we know the last digit of this one we don't know, but we know the last digit of this one is always going to be a 1. Then we know the last digit of the 7. If I take away, if I do 2006 and I subtract, so 2005 and I subtract 6, then I need to be able to make this correct, that I need this one here to be a 9. So I need the last digit of this one to be 9, so that when I add the 5, the 9 and the 1 together, we end up with a 5 here. When I look at this, this 9 here, the only one that fits, any power of 7 that fits with the last digit of 9 is 7 to the power 2, which is 49. So therefore, L needs to be 2. And 7L is 49. We then, if I then add these, if I take 49 and I take it away from 205, I get 1956. And I need two numbers from these two lists, from this list and this list, that add together to make 1956. And those numbers are 5 to the power 4 and 11 to the power 3. No, other way around, sorry. My brain's frying. 1956. So what we have here is that J is 4, K is 0, L is 2, because that's your 7 to the power of 2, and M is going to be 3. So we need to then add together those numbers. And that makes 9, and the answer is therefore D. Why are we adding those together? Well, we needed to find out what the value of J plus K plus L plus M is. This is J, K, L, and M. We have to add them together. So let me go through that again. The first thing we needed to realise is that 6 to the power of something needed to be an odd number. It needed to be that odd number in order to make it make sense. And the only odd number that 6 to the power of something can be is 1, and that's when K is 0. We need that because we need an even number here, and we've got odd numbers everywhere else, and we need to have 4 odd numbers to make this number be even. So that's where we get the first term. We get K equals 0 and 6 to the power K equals 1. Then what I did was I listed my powers of 5, 7 and 11 until they got to the point where they were 2000 and they were just less than 2006. The next power of each of those would actually take me over 2006. I realized that by putting my 1 in here, 6K equals 1, then these 3 added together would have to be 205. I realized that the last digit of all the 5s was a 5. The last digit of all the powers of 11 was a 1. And therefore, if I needed to find out what the last digit of the 7 had to be. So I added the 5 and the 1 together to make 6. I needed the digit to be 5, so therefore I had to add another 9, which means I'd have a carry. But that's the last digit, the 1's digit of 7 had to be 9. So therefore we were looking at this one here. So we now know what 6 to the power has to be 6 to the power of 0. And we now know that 7 to the power of 2 has to be 49. So from this 2005, I'm going to subtract the 49 here to find out what the power of 5 add the power of 11 needs to be. And then I find a number from here and a number from here that add together to make 1956. And these are the options that I need. When I put all those numbers and I add them together, I get the answer 9, and 9 is the answer D. Super well done if you managed to get anywhere on that question at all. I think starting it's hard, I think the middle is hard, I think the end is hard, and that's why it's a question 25. Well done if you got anywhere near that.